this whole bowl of collard greens.
Don't judge me. This video is the top 10 pet peeves of mine. I was watching somebody else's top 10 and I was like, oh my goodness, we have so many of the same pet peeves that I decided that I was going to do this. So this is going to be a pet peeve tag. So number 1, loud chewing, smacking, and talking with food in your mouth, like a mouthful of food. That I cannot stand. People that sit there, that's disgusting. Have some etiquette about yourself. I really can't stand that. And you can wait till you swallow your food to speak. Number 2, bad kids in public. Look, I have 3 children. My kids are not bad in public. None of them, never have, never will be. In fact, I actually get a whole lot of compliments, which is weird, on how my children act in public. And I'm like, that's how they're supposed to be. I just went out to eat yesterday and these people were eating our food. We're trying to eat. And this couple, older couple, had to be over 60, just came up to us, so all in my baby's face. I didn't too much mind, but we were in the middle of eating. It's not like our food didn't get to our table yet. And oh my goodness, she's so well behaved. How does she know to focus and the color? Like, you know, they give you the little coloring things with crayons. So, oh my goodness, she knows how to color, blah, blah, blah. And Lillian, I guess she just loves the attention, so she's just soaking it up and she's all smiling in their face and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. So anyways, people always compliment me on how well behaved my children are. I can't stand them bad kids. They're yelling, they're screaming, they're telling their parents what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. They're touching things in the shelves in the stores, mind you, they can't pay for it. That kind of leads to number 3. Number 3 is loudness. I cannot stand loud people. I can't stand loudness. People talk loud. I understand some people's voices carry. That's fine. What bothers me is people who want attention and they're all, like, for example, high school, they're all loud in the hallway, yelling down the hallway. No, I can't stand it. I don't like loud TVs. TVs should just be at the point where you can hear it clearly and that I can turn to the person sitting next to me and speak in my normal voice and they can hear me. So I know all of you with surround sound would probably really hate watching movies with me. Anyways, number 4, repeating myself. I can't stand repeating myself. If somebody asks me, what'd you say? I'll probably be like, don't worry about it. Because I don't really like saying what I already said. I don't know why. But that also leads to my number 5, which is backtracking. I can't stand backtracking at all. So like, if we leave the house and you forgot something, you are short as a stick, because I'm probably not going back. I can't stand going back. The only thing I would probably go back for is a cell phone. But I don't usually have that problem because my phone is always at the hip. So, number 6. This is a huge one in my book. And these are in no particular order. But number 6, negativity and the woe is me attitude. I really can't stand it. I believe that there's energy and I like positive energy. So if somebody comes around with negative energy, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to deal with you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm probably going to cut you off. Probably not going to hang around you because it really does affect everything around you. I don't want a negative aura around me or my children. So, and you will feel like 1,000 times better the second you cut off people with like this negative aura. Like I've done it before. Family members who are just negative. Like, I don't care who you are, blood or not, best friends, whatever, I'm not going to be around it. And the woe is me attitude, I understand that there are people who might suffer from depression and things of that nature. Okay, I'm not qualified to deal with that per se, but I don't believe in pity parties. I am not going. You can come to me with your problems. You can talk to me. I'm a great listener. Most people I know do come to me with their problems, but don't have a pity party. Everybody has issues. Don't expect a pity party. I do not do pity party. Woe is me. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. I'm one of those friends that if you don't want an honest opinion or whatnot, if you take offense to being encouraged and things of that nature, I am not the person to talk to at all. I don't do the woe is me pity party. That's not going to work. Nope. So, okay, so number 7, over talkers. When I say over talkers, I mean when you're having an adult conversation with somebody and they cut you off mid-sentence and start talking. If I sat there and I listened to your point, then you're going to sit and listen to mine. Like, we're going to have an adult conversation. We take turns. That's how you're supposed to communicate. You speak, I'll wait. I'm not going to cut you off. I'm going to let you make your point, say everything you have to say, and then boom. And I expect the same, from you. So if you like to cut people off and keep talking, I will correct you and I will say something to you about it. But if it continues happening over and over and over, I'm probably not going to talk to you anymore. Number 8. This might be a whole lot of yous out there. A whole lot. Because I want to say more than half of my friends. But anyways, what is one of my pet peeves is when people are not punctual. Normally, I'm a punctual person. I grew up that way. My dad, Air Force intelligence. 15 minutes early is on time. Then, of course, I was a Marine. On time. So usually I will, if I have to be out of the door at a specific time, say 5 p.m., then I will start getting ready 2 hours before time to leave. That way I can take my time and get ready. And 9 times out of 10, if I already know a day ahead of time, I'll already have the diaper bag packed the night before, blah, blah, blah. So I do what I have to do in order to get to where I'm going on time. Number 9, maybe this is weird, but one of my pet peeves is open doors, open closets. I don't like closets open. I don't like doors open. I think bathroom doors, closet doors, bedroom doors, I think everything should be closed. Now, it's different with my kids' room because I don't think they rate that kind of privacy. Their doors need to be open. I want to be able to pop in my children's room whenever I feel I want to. They don't pay rent in my house. They don't rate privacy. So, but other than that, I think when you're not in a room, the doors should be closed. Bathroom doors should be closed. Closets should be closed. I don't like open doors. Last but not least, unprofessionalism. I cannot stand unprofessionalism. Again, I am not a negative person. So, for example, I go through a drive-thru. Now, I don't fancy fast food. I don't endorse fast food. I don't really like fast food, but sometimes I do get it for my children. And I don't agree with it being, I don't think that it's very healthy for my kids either, but, it's a little indulgent every now and again for them. Had to dab on them. So, my son is behind the camera looking at me crazy. Anyways, so, I can't stand when I'm going through the drive-thru and somebody just has a really nasty attitude. First of all, number 1, I'm not rude to anyone. So if I come through the drive-thru, hello, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm really kind. When when I'm in restaurants, I'm very nice to waiters and waitresses. I'm never ugly with them. So I honestly don't expect them to be ugly with me. Matter of fact, you get paid to be professional. You're supposed to put a smile on with the uniform, as my husband says. A smile comes with the uniform. Everybody has a rough day. Everybody has an ugly day. Everybody goes through crap. But when I come through the drive-thru, I expect You know, I don't want an attitude thrown at me, especially if I'm not being combative or anything of that nature. So, or when I call a company and they're rude, like, what? What? Hold up. I'm getting in the car. I'll be up there in a minute. But, So those are my top 10 pet peeves. I wasn't going to go into the norm, what everybody hates. Everybody hates, you know, liars, thieves, racists, you know, all that. I wasn't going to get into that. But, yeah, those were my top 10 pet peeves. So subscribe and let me know what you think about my pet peeves, and if you agree with mine, don't agree with mine, and what some of yours are.